Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Fire Emblem 7. A mysterious group seems hell-bent on capturing Nils and Ninian. That plot's going to develop a lot farther than you might assume right now. Having failed, this group, the Black Fang, flees. Rumor has them traveling southwest. Lynn and her colleagues follow in hopes of recovering a lost heirloom. The Black Fang have made a stronghold of an abandoned castle in Catherley. We were already there, so aren't we moving backwards? Stark Hills are alive with shadowy figures. Chapter 7X, The Black Shadow. Oh, this map might be harder than I thought. So the brother escaped, and the sister was rescued by a band of strangers. Her hairstyles are very reminiscent of the hairstyles the SNES games tried to use that looked really ugly, but hers is a lot more toned down than what I'm talking about. Do I understand you? Yes, they ambushed us and... Hold your excuses, the end is all that matters. Yes, ma'am. And your plan for recovering the siblings is... We've word that the entire group is headed this way, with the brats in tow. They're coming here? Why would they do that? They may well be after this ring, it's a rare piece. We took it from the girl, it was a stroke of luck that we did, especially if it brings them to us now. Grab the whole lot of them with this bait to the trap. I see. Very well, I'll give you another chance. I have business elsewhere, but I shall return once it's finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow, understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will deal with the Fang's punishment. Remember that. Bear it closely in your mind. So that girl looked to be an upgraded class, and so she would have been here, we would have been in trouble, because that would mean you have at least gotten past level 10 and are then way more advanced than what we currently are. This is their stronghold. They're bound to be well defended, not to mention well armed. It's okay. Krab's agreed to attempt this recovery. I wouldn't be here if not for that. He believes we can do this. I'm sure that decision was not made lightly. It actually was. Because I was honestly pretty sure this would be easier than it looks like it's going to be. But I'm still pretty sure I'm going to win. Let's get your ring back. Lady Lindis. There are more of the foe inside than we thought. There actually really are. It's imperative we move carefully. Exactly. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. Narrow corridors were the biggest problem in Fire Emblem 6 because sometimes spikes would just shoot out of the walls. And that's not a problem in this game, so I don't have to worry about it. Engage them in small numbers and remain relatively safe. If we do that, we better be sure we can win. What do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. I have no doubts I can easily do this. I might need Matthew. I don't really think I need... I definitely need Matthew because his treasure chest's here. I don't really need Wrath, and more imperatively, I don't want him, because I don't use him. So, I guess Lucius, because I don't really use Nils either. Wrath would actually be a good decision considering his level, but I'm stupid, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, what does this have to say for me? Nothing. I should probably give your bow to Will, who I'm actually using. I don't know why I'm using him instead, come to think of it. But that's just how I roll, I guess. Who has no vulneraries? Lynn has 2 sets. She can give them to someone. Who's more likely to get in trouble? Okay, Matthew doesn't have one, and he's forced front row, so that's probably pretty important. In Fire Emblem 8, you can go to a shop that sells like the like absolute minimum amount of stuff in this menu. Is that 8 or 6? In one of them you can do that. We can't seem to do that here though. Let me see how my stuff is all set up. I mean, what I think I usually do here is I split into 2 groups, and one group conquers this little area, one group conquers this little area. Then they meet here, and then they diverge again momentarily here and go there. I need to make sure I can do that. Alright. Sarah and Urk should really stay together, so Sane can definitely go with them, because they're going to need some manpower. Sane, it wouldn't be a bad idea. It would probably be a bad idea to... I'm thinking if I should send Kent with them as well. Whoever... Either way, Matthew's going to need to get that treasure chest, which doesn't matter for a long while. Send Dorcas, because he doesn't fucking matter. And then send Lucius with me. And then we should be fine, I honestly believe. Alright. I honestly believe we'll be fine. So now what's important is getting Dorcas and Sane where they need to be and also keeping them safe. So I forget how the weapon triangle works for a second. Yeah, just take care of him now. It doesn't even... You're in like no danger doing this. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, now what I want to do... There's a mage in there, so I have to be pretty careful. Because he can attack up to there. So I'm just gonna... I need to keep Urk back, so I need to stay in his way at the same time. So I'm gonna go right here. Because then Urk will be safe behind... I believe that's Sane, yeah. And then Sarah can be right next to him, because it doesn't matter. Now, we have that guy. Can Lucius take him out on his own, or do we need Will to do it? Lucius can totally take this. Now, you would think the short bow... when I first played, I thought it would have, like, a range difference of some kind. Just because I felt like the name implied that. It doesn't. Just so you know. It's pretty much exactly... I think it has lesser accuracy, but other than that, it's pretty much just a better bow. Florina, as you can see here, she can't go over the walls in a castle, presumably because the walls would go to a ceiling, as would make sense. So, she doesn't have as big of an advantage as she usually would in this area. I do not want to put Matthew out in front, and I don't have any reason to do that, so... how far can you go? Just, I guess, leave it like this. I'm not really happy with that formation, but I can deal with it. Alright, I didn't think about that, but I should be okay regardless. Yeah, I didn't expect him to actually take that guy down. But it makes my life a little easier, I guess. I don't think I usually set up like this, but it's helpful that I did. It's funny how he has the advantage that Lucius is so clearly in control of the situation here. Which I didn't expect, because I don't usually use him past the map where you get him. But I also... Oh, there is a thief right there. And if I don't move quickly, he's probably going to steal whatever this is. I don't feel like I have much control over that situation either. If I... Can you just do it? Because I want to move Sane forward with Urk and Sarah, and if he attacks, he won't be able to do that. Alright, Dorcas has worked out a lot better than he usually does. Because I need to go forward as soon as possible now. It's Matthew I need to move forward, so I don't know why I'm worried about that side. But, actually, yeah, move you first. You could attack the wall, but I don't have any reason to go... Oh, there's... These mean reinforcements can come from here, by the way. That's what that's gonna signify. And I want them to stay together, because it's important to not split up the group too much. Can you do this? I don't need you to, but if you can, I'd like you to. You can't. Alright. You need to level anyway. What does this do for me? Not much. Enough, but... Alright, yeah. I don't like using this, because it's only got like 44 uses, but it's the best way for me to take this out, so... That was probably a poor decision, actually, because now she's got all this damage on her. And someone could come up from those stairs at any time and just target her. It's unlikely she would die. But I should probably be careful with her from here forward, because I sent Sarah the other way. How far can Matthew go? Because I need him to be right until. Get Lucius at that wall. And then it wouldn't be bad to have him hold back here too. That thief is going to take that treasure, and there's no way I'm going to get there in time. They should be dead. Everyone get in there and finish them. It's our final chance. Okay, so another unit did spawn. I guess I can have Will stand back and handle it, because it's not really an issue. And I don't really need him to move forward at all. So I guess if he just wants to stand back here, then that works. I could have... I want Lynn to get experience, but I don't want her to die. Is my dilemma as of current. I don't know who to send to take care of that. I think he's the only one who really can. Well, no, because I have this whole side. You can't do that on your own, so... I know what I'm going to do. I'm sure I don't really have to explain a lot of my strategies at this point, because y'all probably have a general understanding of my basic battle strategy, which is probably not the best, but I only really know how to play how I play. You can leave suggestions for better ideas in the comments or things I could have done better, and I can take that into account for next time I play, or just for in general with Fire Emblem stuff, because I am a fan of the series. And when Fire Emblem 14 comes out, I am going to be playing the Noir side probably, which is supposed to be harder. So it'd probably be best if I actually knew what I was doing for that. She's actually going to get stuck behind right now, but since she's low on health, it could be worse. Alright, I guess this works. You cannot do, like, anything. Oh my god, did you actually just miss an 84% chance? That's ridiculous. Now here's the thing, we're all... Oh, he's gonna get the critical. I was gonna have Lynn come finish it off. But we were all bunched together, so I was gonna say I needed to move someone up out of the way to do that. And it was just a hammer. It's really not all that imperative that I get that, I guess. I guess there's more important things to worry about. You can't even finish him on your own, so... How much will you do? Okay, that should suffice. And then if I kill him, Sarah should be able to move forward and heal Lynn for whatever damage she's taken, theoretically speaking. That's not enough damage. I don't like having to use my better weapons to do this, but I don't really have a choice. Alright, cool. Let me get the deets on this. Alright, skill and luck. I have no issues with that, actually. I'd like her strength to be a little higher, because as you just saw, that's becoming kind of an issue. But, it's tolerable. Alright, so she's all good now. And the two parties converged like I planned for them to. Sane's about to get a level. I might as well let him do it, I think. Yeah, I guess. Because Lucius cannot get there in time to do anything important. It's funny how that is the weapon that's worse on the weapon triangle for you, yet it would have sufficed just as well. It's kind of funny how, like, he got exactly to 0 on his next level. Strength and speed, I'm okay with that. I swear it's usually Kent who gets more strength, and Sane who gets more skill. I don't know why it isn't like that, but maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. There's no way, I guess I could potentially catch that thief, kill him and steal the hammer, before he ever actually gets far enough to reach the exit, because I'm actually closer to his escape route than he is. Go this way, I guess, because you can still defend from any incoming things from there. I could do something really risky. Oh, I can't actually. I was going to move him down, steal the lockpick, and then he'd still be blocked off. So it wouldn't matter that I didn't steal the hammer back. There are mages right behind him, so this actually might for once be a good idea if she could finish him off, which she can't. Eric's too far to use any magic to help either. No one has any... You have ranged stuff, but you're also too far away. How much damage will he do to you? Out of curiosity. Fucking 2, like... It's not really... I wouldn't call that an issue. I'm gonna have her wait, and I'm gonna see what happens. He really doesn't need to do anything at this point, so I don't know honestly why I even brought him. I thought he might be useful. I was wrong. I kinda just want to leave him back here, because I need him to defend if anything comes through there. We have a pretty solid wall going here. I don't want to move you too far forward, because you're not that great. But I'm gonna just move you over there. Move you to like that, and then see what happens. It really doesn't matter that you do that, because, well, for one you missed, for another thing it was like 1 damage. I don't know. Oh, that's what your game is. I was like, I don't understand why he's moving over there. Yeah, you missed 2 though, which is one of the things I love about Pegasus Knights, is they can dodge shit really easily. Oh, I didn't realize that was an escape route, so it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, that's fair. I didn't need that item anyway, if I'm honest, because I don't really use a lot of axe people, and hammers have really low accuracy, so I never really feel comfortable using them. So, I mean, I would've liked the lockpick, I guess. But, oh well, you know. But what weapon level are you? See, that's pretty good, actually. Her speed stats are really good right now, which is generally the case. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. What can you do here? If you hit both times, you'll get it, but there's always the chance that you won't, and you didn't. You should survive the next attack too, regardless, so cool, and he missed, so it didn't matter. Alright. I love when things just do not matter. I mean, you'll probably be the one who's targeted by that magic. You should survive. I don't know why I even brought you, because I didn't need you. I thought I would, and I didn't. I think I already said that exact same sentence. Sarah is all the way back here, which is kind of the flaw of moving like this, is some of your most important mages and healers, because they have no movement, get left all the way back there. He's back here by choice, because I want him to take anything out if it spawns there. I knew you were going to do that, and I know it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we're getting pretty good here, because the stealthy units can dodge a lot. Yeah, go for it. I don't want anyone to be higher level than Lynn, because Lynn is the most important character in the party. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't want other party members to also be high level. She's taking care of business. That is a sword guy, so yeah, I bet you he can't take that at all. You know, 8 plus 8 is 16. He couldn't by himself, no. I had to think about it. I don't think there's any long-range swords in this game, so yeah, I was like, it shouldn't matter. For the umpteenth time. What are yours? Go for it. Go for it. You're gonna end this guy. It's not gonna even matter. See, like, this is the reason that a lot of boss people are axe guys, because axes of certain kinds can hit 2 spaces, and it doesn't really seem to matter in this game that that's the thing so far, which is confusing me. You still can't do it, so I don't know why I keep trying to put you up there. I guess it's because I want you to. You would have terrible luck at that, so I'm not gonna even try. I don't need you to do anything, so I don't need to move you there. Lucius is already up there, so I don't need Urk there too, I guess. And nothing could possibly really harm me at this point that's gonna come from there, so. How much health does he have left? He's got 13. Alright. Plan. Lucius. I don't know if I'm gonna have you kill him. Just lower that. I actually can't have you kill him. At least if I want to end this turn, I can't. what do my levels look like? Units 6, 4, 4, 1, 4, 5, 5, 5, 2, 4. I like how all the ones level 4 are the ones that are the back row, or just don't matter. I kinda want her to just do it. Yeah, there's no reason for me to not do that. What does this give me, just out of curiosity? That's a less useful weapon, so just go for it. Yeah, and it's over. I should have actually let Lynn do that. It doesn't matter. Because Lynn, for some reason, is not being all that great. Resistance stuff I can't complain about, but I would have liked to strength her skill up alongside it. Give us the ring and swear us this oath. You must promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your life. I think what's about to happen, he's going to kill himself rather than face the wrath of his bosses. Yeah, that's actually what happened. I was pretty sure. And this is a much deeper thing than what we were dealing with the bandits earlier. As long as you're with us, you'll be safe. With Krab's planning and my sword, you've no worries. If we all work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. If that lady who looked like a advanced unit had stayed, we would probably not have won. Especially because she would have probably had long-range magic. This is yours. Ninian's Grace. I have no words save thank you. I checked his inventory, and it would have been cool if they'd actually had him have an item like that in there that you acquired and then gave to her. Passing through Arfin and Kathleen, and then her friends arrive in Kaling. So they're finally there. And what's going to happen? Well, you're going to have to wait till next time, because this chapter is now over. So if you liked this, go ahead, leave a like, drop a comment, if there's anything you'd like to comment on, I suppose. And this has been KinesisKrab, and I will see you next time.